second order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to amend Section 13 of the Electoral Act 2022 to introduce new provisions to ensure that a person seeking transfer of his or voters' registration data resides in the constituency to which he or she applied and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable James Abiodun Faleke, Doctor, honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Tuesday, 27th February 2024. I now invite Honorable Faleke to move that the bill be read a second time.
Honorable colleagues, my name is James Abiodun Faleke, Doctor. I represent Ikeja Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move for a bill of an act to amend Section 13 of the Electoral Act 2022 to introduce new provisions to ensure that a person seeking transfer of his or her voters' registration data resides in a constituency to which he or she applied and for related matters,
Minority Leader,
AB 1133 be read the second time. I so move. Once again, my name is Dr. James Abiodun Faleke. I represent Ikeja Federal Constituency. I am from Lagos State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, the amendment I seek to Section 13 of the Electoral Act is to cure the lacuna that exists in transfer of voters' card from one constituency to a new constituency where the voter intends to reside or where he resides. Section 13 of the existing Act, Section 13(3) of the existing Act says, the resident electoral commissioner to whom an application is made under this section shall cause the applicant's name to be entered in the transfer voters list if he or she, that's the word, if he or she is satisfied that the applicant is resident in a polling area in the constituency and is registered in another constituency. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, what we are seeking to introduce is to amend that Section 13 and introduce new subsection 4 and 5, and the substitute Section 13(4) is renumbered as subsection 6. The main clause is the subsection 4 as newly introduced, that the person seeking the transfer must show evidence, physical or otherwise, to the resident electoral commissioner of his existence in his new place of abode. This evidence is by showing the applicant's utility bill, the applicant's name, as well as evidences of his residence by the community leader or the district leader, as the case may be. Honorable Speaker, members, the main Section 5 is that the originals of the utility bills and letter of confirmation must be physically shown to the electoral officer by the applicant at the point of taking his or her biometrics. This is the main cross of the amendments. While subsection 6 of Section 13 repeated the provisions of the subsection 4 of the Electoral Act. The amendment is introduced to bring transparency in the transfer process of voters' card and by application bring out a transparent electoral system. Thank you, honorable colleagues. I so move. Thank you.
Okay. The opportunity to make clarifications, and then we hear from him his opinion as to whether he would want the bill to be withdrawn for further legislative input or not. Honorable Faleke, please.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues.
Order, Kelechi, order.
Please, order.
Kelechi, order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. Deputy Speaker, thank you for your comments. Thank you. First, when you introduce yourself, you say you represent Nigeria. With due respect, this has nothing to do with tribal sentiments. This bill has nothing to do with tribal sentiments. However, I respect your view, sir. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, the issue of utility bill is a criteria to open an account. In so many banks, it's a criteria to open an account. And so if you reside, and the law says, the existing law says that you transfer your voter card 6 months before. 6 months before election. So what is the issue? If you go and pay utility bill, you pay in your name. You pay in your name. It's not in landlord's name. And I said, okay, even if you don't have utility bill, you can. Excuse me, sir.
Order, please. Order. Honorable Ambaruna. Honorable Etete, please maintain order.
You can use your community leaders or your land organization to write and recognize you. But with due respect, Mr. Speaker, I think it's a bill that has generated so many interests. I would like to withdraw it, make amendments, and represent if you so wish, Mr. Speaker.
Bill will step down by the leave of the House.